Hey, what's up, people? I hope y'all are doing great in the quarantine. We've been locked down since a month, but this was necessary. I hope you guys are healthy in your houses. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to talk about two things mainly. One is the future of my channel, the kind of content that I'm aiming to make. And the second is something that's a little more personal. That's something that has been driving me for a very long time now. I didn't really have a platform. There was nothing else I could have done back in the day to even talk about the subject, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it in a bit. But the first thing I want to talk about is that you all know it's a gaming channel. I've been making content on gaming. I've been streaming. I've been making stream highlights. I've been making videos around Counter Strike and the other games that I've been playing all the time. But I do want to start giving you guys an insight on what goes in my head as well. So I want to talk about subjects that I'm passionate about. I'm really passionate about learning how we as humans function. The best example would be Matt Deaver. He talks about self-help, but I'm talking about this in a very vague, very wide manner. I mean, there are a lot of things that I think about, but I don't really talk about them, and I want to share it with you guys. Second is fitness that I've been passionate about. Of course, I'm not in the best shape of my life. I'm not an athlete, but that's something that I really do care about as well. So I wanted to talk about that aspect of my life. Apart from that, I know if it goes against the convention, some of you guys might suggest that I should make a different channel, but this is something that is a part of me as a person. It's a part of my personality, and I really want to talk about it. People who've been watching my streams regularly know already that I've dropped out of college, and so I want to give you guys. I actually want to take you guys on a journey through my lens, through my eyes, in terms of what happens when you take certain decisions. Now, of course, I started off as a caster in 2016. I've done a couple of different things, and dropping out of college was a very spontaneous decision. Of course, I thought it through, but it was something that happened literally in the last semester, in the final exams of my engineering life, and I decided I don't want to do it anymore. But of course, I can still go back in the next 3 years. If I don't go back in the next 3 years, I completely have to forget that I ever went to college. But it's something that I'll talk about as well. Apart from that, the second thing I wanted to mention was standing up for a social cause. Now, since I was a kid, I've been making trips to a lot of tribal areas. I've been to Dang. I've worked with. So it wasn't me working with poor patients or small tribes. My mom would take me along on these trips since I was probably around 7 or 8 years old, and I've been seeing these things since I was a child. That there is a section of our society which often gets overlooked, which often does not get the help they deserve or they need. It's saddening. It does break my heart, and I do talk about politics a lot on the stream for fun. But the reason why I talk about it is because I really want to contribute to the betterment of at least people around me. I'm not saying, hey, I want to change the world, I want to change the country. I just want to do something for people around me, and that's something that I'll eventually talk about on the channel. So these are the things that I stand for. These are the things that I want to talk about with you guys. And the most important thing with my channel is the fact that I want to create a sense of a community. Now, even though I have like 4,000 subscribers, I probably have around 10 to 15 people every day who watch my streams, and that's become a small community on its own. We've become really good friends. So I want to talk about these things with you guys, and I hope you guys like it. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how far we can take this, how far we can take the channel, and how well it works out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.